Brought to you by Aman Auctions, the worldwide leader in antique tractor auctions.
Welcome to the Wild Wild West. Well, not really. In fact, this is northern Ohio, and it might seem like a strange place to find a classic Western tractor still hard at work, but Jerry Smith feels right at home on this one.
This is a Case 930 Western, and it's a standard, and which means that you can't adjust the front axle or rear wheels for cultivating at all. It's a standard gauge tractor, and it's a Western type, what I call a Western type, because it's non-adjustable, and you use it in the fields mainly for plowing and tillage work.
Though Jerry grew up driving standard tread red tractors, he always found himself drawn to the sound and the power of Case 6-cylinders.
I spent many hours on tractor plowing and working down ground and on this very farm from the late 1940s all the way up through 1960. And the vibrations were many and the noise was great. And when I got a hold of this and listened to that smooth 6-cylinder pulling that 6-bottom plow, hey, that's for me.
This 1960 Case 930 was a big tractor for its day. It features a 6-speed transmission and a 401 cubic inch engine. So how does that vintage Case 6-cylinder sound today?
We had a Western tractor early years. In the my dad had one all the way up until the early 40s, and then later on they got another standard tread tractor, and I always kind of liked the standard tread tractor. They always looked so robust and tough, and it was just kind of a neat thing. It was used for tillage work, heavy tillage work, and I'm sure that they use it for plowing and field cultivators and working the ground, because that's really where it really does, the best work it could do in that type of atmosphere.
With live hydraulics and a live power takeoff with an individual clutch, this 930 can still get up and go and plow a row.
We put it to work. We plow in the spring, we plow in the fall. We run a tillage tool with it, and we also run a field cultivator with it. So we work it, and that's really what it's for. It's approximately 85 horsepower, and it weighs somewhere close to around 12,000. So that makes a good, stable platform, especially when you're pulling something heavy in the field.
No doubt about it. Jerry likes to feel the sun on his back, drop the plow in the soil, and give his Case a good hard workout. So for him, restoring this classic back to field-ready condition was an open and shut case.
I enjoyed working on it because it was simple. And I can understand why the farmers liked working on it, because it was relatively simple. Each cylinder head comes off in section. There's 3 heads, and the block was out there in the open, and you can split the tractor from just standing up basically, and they pull it apart with 2 big nice pins and slide it apart, and you can reach right down there and work on the clutch or any of those pieces that you need to work on.
A unique feature of the Case 930 is its chain drive engine, which Jerry believes runs more efficiently than later drive shaft engines.
It'll transfer power from one sprocket to the other with 98% efficiency. And that is a key when you consider gears are basically in the neighborhood of 60% efficient. And when it come to a Case tractor, they wanted to transfer the power from the engine to the drawbar in the most efficient way. And those big, heavy roller chains did the job. They really worked well. And now for those of you who want to see how heavy this roller chain is in the rear section of this tractor, there's 2 of these, one on each side. And it is a little bit heavy. To give you an idea of how heavy this thing is.
In fact, Jerry's so confident in the power and effectiveness of Case's chain drive engine, he's taking it to new heights.
I like the chain drive concept so well, and it works so well on this tractor that I'm going to change it into a different application, and it will fly. See, I told you this idea was going to fly.
Sounds like a good idea, Jerry. And since he's a skilled pilot and a guy who knows his way around a tractor, I sure wouldn't bet against him. In the meantime, we're happy to keep our feet and all four wheels of this tractor on the ground, where it looks like this case of classic tractor fever will never be closed.